We're over here.
Andy, they weren't shooting that well early in the first half. Did you feel like you guys had an opportunity there to be a little farther out in front?
Yeah, we unfortunately, Bears, we weren't shooting it well either. I thought defensively it was very similar to our last game against Missouri. I think it was a similar score with 29-25. We're a group that's averaging, just under 85 points per game in the last 6. And we're not going to come on the road and score 55 points and beat Alabama. Here's not going to do that. We were terribly inefficient offensively, and we allowed them to catch a rhythm. They had a stretch in the second half where I think they were 10 for 13, 10 for 14 on possessions, beating us to 50-50 balls, getting second chance opportunities, which is what they do, killed us from the free throw line. We never really gave ourselves a chance.
I know you knew Alabama was a really good team coming into this game, but just what did they do to bother you guys so much?
They're disruptive, on the ball, they're disruptive. Then they force you to play a little faster than maybe you want to. And we were just looking for, spark something that we could get some leadership offensively and try to settle us in. Despite all that, I guess it was a 5-point game with under 8 to play and a loose ball situation at the end of the shot clock. They get it, they finish, and next thing you know, they got a couple shots at the end of the shot clock. The game gets away from them.
Second row.
Coach, a couple questions. What did they do to kind of limit Saiz inside?
They've done really what most people have done, most especially in league play. They'll double him big to big, try to limit his touches. He's still got up 12 shots. He has not been as efficient. I think he's been under 40%, unfortunately, from the field in the last month or so. It's difficult for him to finish over big bodies, and they just don't guard our fours at all. And I don't know why you would. If we do catch it, it's very difficult for us to make an open shot. I thought Eustace had thought we made the right decision basketball-wise. At the second half, 3 or 4 times we just didn't capitalize.
And then also, Ingram seemed to be a matchup problem for you guys. He was really efficient offensively.
He's a big, strong guard, and if you let him get to his left hand, you hit it on the head. He's very efficient. When you go 9 for 10, he was 2 for 2 from 3. He really had his way with us. And Braxton Key, those were the 2 guys that were the keys coming in. We knew that when they needed offense, they were going to go through those guys, and those guys delivered.
Coach, my question was about Braxton Key. What were your impressions of him as a freshman?
He's a really good player. I've seen him a number of times just in the recruiting process, seeing on the AAU circuit. I think he's done a good job of being very efficient, which is something you typically don't see out of freshmen. You'll see highs and lows. I think he's been really efficient. I think Avery's done a great job of putting him in a position where he can utilize his skill set. He's got a unique skill set because of his size and his ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Just 2 of the past 3 games, Brian's had 6 turnovers or more. Just how concerned are you with the way he's handling the ball?
Well, we had that stretch where we were averaging less than 10 turnovers a game, and ironically enough, we were winning those games. Since when you have 5 assists to 14 turnovers, now it's difficult to get an assist when you can't make a field goal, but the turnovers, the decisions, he's just trying. It's coming from a good place with him. He's trying to make a play. Sometimes he gets sped up. That's life of a freshman. That's what again makes Braxton Key so unusual because he doesn't look like a freshman. Tyree Brian is a kid that does look like a freshman, a talented freshman, but a guy that's going to grow with experience. Braxton Key, and really even Dejon Ingram, because of the injury, I guess he's a redshirt freshman, I suppose. And those are 2 young guys that play with a lot of poise.
On the left, back.
Alabama started off the game with a full court press, and that wasn't really something that they've done all season. Did that surprise you or take you off guard?
Yeah, they haven't done it as much. We were anticipating it on dead balls and made free throws, and that's where it came. And I thought we did a pretty good job of breaking it, and then they got out of it. Then they just settled down in the half court and weren't giving us anything easy. Going to force you to make jump shots, and obviously at 4 for 21, we didn't deliver.
We got time for 2 more.
Hey, Coach Newton. Good to see you.
Questions? Anything else? Good. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.